Hey, it's Jeff at SeedCode. Here's the scenario I'm describing in that article. This is my desktop solution, my hosted file, and I don't have a mobile file to integrate with GoZync. So I am going to duplicate this hosted file and make that my mobile file. But I want to make sure that moving forward, those two files are identical. And that's as I do ongoing development, I want to, do my development in my hosted file, and then from time to time, I want to update the mobile file and make sure it has all those same changes in it, and I want that to be easy. So here's how you can do it. First, I've already done my GoZync integration with this file as my hosted file. You see the GZ fields here, the GZH contacts, table occurrence, and in my layouts I've got this GZH contacts layout all set up, and the scripts are here. The GoZync folder from Works Hosted, I pasted in here and I've configured my scripts. Okay, so this is my hosted file. But I want to add a few more elements, and that will make it so this file can do both things. And so I'm going to open the Works mobile file here. That's the sample that comes with the GoZync download. And I'm going to start copy pasting a few things, starting with the GZ table. So I'm going to copy that and go to my contacts file. I'm going to paste that table in there and click OK. Let's go back to Works Mobile and open one of these tables and get the GZ fields that I haven't already pasted. Right, mod timestamp is in both the hosted and mobile files. So these other three I'm going to need to copy and paste here into my contacts table, and I'd need to do that in any table I'm syncing. There's just one in this particular file. But I've pasted those things in there. Okay, now let's come back to the sample file and grab the GoZync folder. This is in the mobile file now. Okay, and I'm going to paste that into my hosted file, into scripts, and you'll see there's a naming conflict just with the folder name. FileMaker changed the name to GoZync 2, and that's fine. All the scripts, the actual scripts, we didn't have a naming conflict, so that's good. Alright, and then the last thing I need to copy paste are these buttons. So let's go into layout mode. I'm going to grab that button and that button and copy them and come back over here and paste them here. Now a couple things I want to do before I save that. Number one, when I double click on here, it's linked to the Zinc at this table script with the script parameter of work orders. So I either want to clear that script parameter so that I sync the table that I'm on, or I could just say Zinc at everything. Okay, either one. But with the script parameter that comes through, that would actually cause an error. So now I'm going to select both of these buttons, and I'm going to say I want to hide them when get multi-user state is greater than 0, which means that'll be if I'm a client of a hosted file, I won't see those buttons. Since I'm not right now, I'm just on my desktop, I'm going to simulate that by saying or pattern count of the file name has the word hosted in it, which this one does, and the mobile won't. So now these buttons are going to disappear since this is the hosted file, but you'll see when I duplicate this and make it my mobile file, they will show up. Okay, so I don't need this anymore. Let's close that. I'm going to close all of my files. Now I'm going to go ahead and duplicate. This is the file I was just working on. I'm going to duplicate that, okay, and then I'm going to call that my mobile file. And I'm going to move it into my mobile folder, which is where GoZync Mobile is. Okay, and from here I would just complete the integration process with that as my mobile file. And you'll see I've actually already done that. So the table occurrence is in place here, everything lines up, and so maybe I don't know if that's cheating, but I've been testing this, and I don't want this video to take forever. So what you can do now is open that mobile file, run. Remember, this is just a duplicate of the one we just configured. And so it's identical. The buttons show up here, though, and and they don't in the hosted version. Okay, and let's go ahead and let's do a test. So John Smith, let's change this to John Jones. Okay, and I'm going to run a sync, and it works, and we don't get any errors. And that got synced here to the hosted file. And let's change the hosted file now, come back and sync again, so we'll pull that change, and you see it worked. Last thing is that you can run this prep and upload new file script now from that mobile file and send a copy of it to the server, that is the GoZync hosted file on the server, That means it's going to be there now for your mobile users to download. So we just updated that mobile file to match any schema changes we had made in the meantime in the hosted file. And it was really easy. So that's all there is to it. Thanks for watching.